Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, putting your lives on the line, going out there in the highways and byways and pushing out this truth. Okay, all right, and risking your freedom to do so. Okay, because at the end of the day, all right, okay, if you consider yourself a prophet, you consider yourself, all right, a man of the Lord, all right, you're going to go on the highways and byways and you're going to teach this word, okay, regardless of what anybody says to you, okay, that's against this word, all right. And right now we're going to get on the topic of being that this is the weekend of Christopher Columbus, okay, wicked ass holiday. All right, we're going to get on a topic on Christopher Columbus in that time period, just you know, getting to historical documentation proving that the Northern Kingdom are the Israelites, as well as how wicked Christopher Columbus was. All right, using the Bible to find the Northern Kingdom over here on the Northern Hemisphere. All right, so if you want, you got a quick scripture to throw out?
This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increase, but the righteous shall see their fall, man. And the wicked are these Edomites, man, these so-called white people, man. And when Christopher Columbus came over here, he brought more Edomites over here, man. And it says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increase. And when they came over here, you know, they slaughtered our brothers, you know, our brothers, the Northern Kingdom, which are Israelites, if they don't believe that. The so-called Latinos and the Native American tribes that scattered over North, Central, and South America. It says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increase, but the righteous shall see their fall. You know, and they're gonna celebrate this Christopher Columbus Day. You know, which is wicked. And these Edomites, they love this holiday. They basically like rejoice in it. You know, America's founded by their forefathers, you know. He said, but the righteous shall see their fall, and we're gonna see their fall because America's gonna get destroyed, you know. Whatever you got on Christopher Columbus.
So this is from the book of Lost Tribes and Promised Lands: The Origins of American Racism by Ronald Sanders. All right, and this book right here is I believe on Amazon is still very expensive, and you know that should beg to question why is this book so expensive. But this book contains pretty much a lot of historical accounts of the indigenous people on this side, okay, and what Christopher Columbus did, especially by using the Bible.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to read pretty much this page right here. This is page 79. It goes on and starts off and says, but meanwhile the apocryphal Esdras, if you want to get out second Esdras, which was, by the way, a book of special importance to many new Christians, okay? So that goes to show you, you so-called Christians, man, okay, you are wicked, all right? Because you came over in this land with evil intent, all right? And Christopher Columbus, okay, he claimed to be a crypto Jew, and then he converted to Judaism. At the end of the day, he was a goddamn Edomite.
That's right.
All right? He's an Edomite. He's a descendant of Esau.
Yep.
All right? He could, and that's you so-called white people. You want to be everybody under the sun except for your damn true race, which are the Edomites.
That's right.
Which was, by the way, a book of special importance to many new Christians. Has a good deal to say about the original lost tribes, and this could not have passed lightly under Columbus' somewhat mystical gaze. Surely he saw special meaning for his own times and for himself in this passage in 2nd Esdras 13:2 and 5. I'm going to read this part, but you're going to get the 10 tribes part, okay? And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof, and I behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. When he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Now, the reason why I'm reading this is because Christopher Columbus read this passage and he thought it was pertaining to himself. He thought he was the man of the sea. Okay? And this scripture is pertaining to Yahweh Shai when he returns to bring judgment on the planet.
Yep.
Mainly on you so-called white people, man.
Yep.
You Edomites. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it fleeth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of a number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So right here, Christopher Columbus looking at this passage, thinking that this is him. He's bringing that fire. He's bringing that wrath, all right? So this is what the writer writes in Ronald Sanders. He says, but this warlike multitude subdued by the man from the sea, and then another multitude, a peaceable one, comes to him. Whereas some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, and others, some brought of them that were offered. Okay, that's part of the Bible, because he's now quoting it. And now he breaks it. Now this is what he's saying. That is, brought him slaves for their miss. How could he, the exaltedly visionary Columbus, not have seen an image of himself in this? Certainly after his voyage of American discovery, but perhaps even earlier after making some voyages to Guyana coast during the young years in Portugal. If Columbus did indeed glimpse himself to do the role of the man from the sea, then Edger's identification of the peaceful multitude takes on this special significance. So right there, Christopher Columbus thought he was the man of the sea. So he used the Bible thinking it was himself, and he was the one that used the scriptures to enslave the Israelites, okay? You so-called black, Spanish, and Native Americans, because if you really get technical with it, 1492 was the start of the transatlantic slave trade, okay? Because slavery started, amped up in 1492, and all the nations, all the Israelites, all the 12 tribes got put to slavery from that point on, all right? And if you, Kanak, if you want to get the Edris. Yeah.
This is Second Esdras 13 and 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hoshea the king, who Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. He says, but they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathens and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. So they left the Syrian captivity and go to keep the law, statute, the law, statute, and commandments of Yahweh. And it says where never mankind dwelt. That's over here in Americas, man. Because everybody, they know about the Middle East. They didn't know about the Western Hemisphere. The Western Hemisphere. Well, King Solomon, he had Navy ships that go give him. They'll go travel from like a year and a half to give them like peacocks. Well, it says in First Kings, the 10th chapter. If you want to read that, it says, verse 42, that they may keep their statutes. That they may keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land, and they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow patches of the river. So they went through the Euphrates rivers, and went down the Horn of Africa to the Americas and made their way up. It says, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the floods till they were passed over. So the Most High he held the winds from them, man. So the water wouldn't drown them, basically. That's the Most High he hold the winds for. You want to get First Chronicles 12 and 32. That's Issachar.
First Chronicles 12 and 32.
Yeah.
Gotcha. First Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, the heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment.
Yeah, so Issachar, they was famous at knowing the times, like the moon and the stars or whatever, So that was just proving that Issachar, they knew the signs, It says, verse 44, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the floods till they was passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. So it took a year and a half to get there, man. So it wouldn't take a year and a half to get nowhere else in the Middle East from where they was a captive, So they had to go a year and a half over it to the Americas.
That's right.
And it says, for verse 45, For through that country there was a great way to go, and that country is like through the seas. It says through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. The same region is called Asherah, and Asherah is another name. I mean another land, Salah, another land. And in Deuteronomy 29th chapter, it tells you about they're gonna go into captivity in another land.
And you know what? I'll just bring this out. This is from the JewishEncyclopedia.com. All you got to do is put in the word Arzareth or Azareth, and it says, the name of the land beyond the great river far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of the restoration, according to Esdras. Okay, the fourth book of Esdras, which is second Esdras. Columbus identified America with this land. Okay, so there you have it. Christopher Columbus, Christopher Colon. Okay, all right. I call him the wicked. He's a wicked Edomite, wicked so-called white man. All right, he knew that the Bible, okay, was going to pinpoint where the children of Israel are at. Okay. You so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. All right, so Christopher Columbus always knew where y'all were at. All right, that's why he brought in a Hebrew interpreter named Luis de Torres. All right.
There's a little bit more. Verse 46. Then dwelt they unto the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come. You know, in the latter time is right now. You know, well, it started during the 2,000 years ago, but it's right now. You know, and it says. Verse 47, the highest shall stay the springs of the streams again, that they may go through. Therefore sawest thou the peaceable the multitude with peace. You know, so the streams it proves that they went through the water, man. In the multitude of peace is the northern kingdom, like all of them, man. You know, and it says, but those that were left behind of thy people are they that was found within my borders. That's the 3 tribes that was left here, man. That was left over in the east, in the Middle East, basically, man. That was Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. You know, until then the Lord, He's gonna gather us here, man. His elect. All right, and verse 49. Now, when He destroyed the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, He shall defend His people that remain. You know, now, and because Columbus was talking, he thought he was that person, but this is talking about Yahushua. It says when he destroyed the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, that's in the valley of Jehoshaphat. It said he shall defend his people that remain. That's the elect from like all the tribes. I mean the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. You know, he's gonna gather them.
So that you know, it goes to show you that you so-called white people, man. All right. Y'all really don't know history, man. You average Joe's six-pack, man. All right? Because what you did to the Lord's people, man, you got to pay for that. All right? You killed the indigenous, you call us indigenous people, so-called indigenous, but we're really the Hebrew Israelites. All right? And you got to pay for the crimes you did in this land. Okay? So I got a scripture. This Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. All right. Now, with the sword, when you came over here into what they call the New World, all right, you came here with an evil intent to rob, steal, kill, and to bring that sword, man. Which is that sword that's a spear or a gun. All right. Now. And of course, the sword, you know, that they were using in the ancient times. All right? He did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. You did cast off all pity. You didn't care about us. All right? And in fact, let's get to another book. All right, so we can put this down for now. We have to come back. This is called Bartholomew de las Casas, an account much abbreviated of the destruction of the Indies. All right? Now, this is Bartholomew. Okay, he was a priest for the so-called, okay, well, it was called the Catholic Church. All right, he was a priest, I forgot what rank structure, but he was he claimed to be part of the, a man of God, all right? And this is what he wrote. He said, I myself saw that once 4 or 5 lords and men of high rank were being burned on grates in this way, and I even think that there were may have been 2 or 3 pairs of gates on which others were also being burned. On account of their loud cries and clamors, the captain seemed to take pity on them, or perhaps they disturbed his sleep. And that's really what it was, because Scripture says, all right, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity.
Yep.
All right? So he did. The captain didn't have no pity for the northern kingdom, who you ignorantly call indigenous people, okay, or Native Americans, all right? Because they're the Israelites, okay? The so-called Hispanic and Native American are the Israelites.
Yep.
Goes on and says, or perhaps to disturb his sleep, and he ordered them hanged. He ordered them hanged, see? But the executioner that was burning them, who was worse than any hangman, and I know what his name is, and even met certain kinsmen of his in Seville, which is a town in Spain, was not content to hang them, and so with his hands he sewed their mouths shut with sticks, so he wouldn't hear them cry.
Devil,
you guys are the devil, man. You so-called white people are the devil, man.
You're gonna pay for that.
You got to pay for that, man. So that they could make no sounds, and then poked up the fire and roasted them as long as he had first desired. I vouchsafe that I did see all the things I have writ above, and infinite numbers of others. And because all those who were able to flee did hide themselves in the wilderness and go up to the mountains to escape those men who were so inhumane, so pitiless, and so savage, and such abominable destroyers and foremost enemies of the human lineage, the Spaniards taught and trained hunting hounds,
Dogs.
fierce and savage dogs, that would no sooner see an Indian than they would tear him to pieces, and would rather set up a man and eat him than if he were a pig. These dogs wrought dreadful havoc and butcheries, and because sometimes, though seldom, the Indians would slay a Christian, though for good and just reason and holy justice, the Spaniards made a law amongst themselves. For every one Christian that the Indians slew, the Christians would slay 100 Indians. Okay? That's the same thing they did with the Southern Kingdom here in America.
Yeah.
When Jake would kill one wicked-ass cracker, right? Then them crackers would kill 10, 15 Jakes, man.
Yeah.
So you so-called white people, man, you got a lot to pay for, man. Your forefathers, okay, Christopher Columbus, all right? You guys reaping the benefits of what he did over here on this land, all right? So that's good on that one.
Yeah, man. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, just to finish off, so back to Amos 11, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. That's right. And you continue doing it to this day, killing our people.
Yep.
But I will send a fire upon Timon, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. And that's when the Lord is coming back. And he's doing it right now because he's getting all these nations to light America up with the missiles, man.
That's right.
And wherever you Edomites dwell at. Because wherever you Edomites dwell at in mass numbers, okay, the Lord's sending a nuke on you, all right, to fuck you up, man. Okay, because them ICBMs is the judgment, the fire that comes.
That's right. Yeah. Because the Lord, he gave Esau that blessing, the sword, man. This is Genesis. This is Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. So he cried because he got supplanted by Jacob.
That's right.
And he received a blessing. And it was through the Spirit anyways. Because Jacob was going to receive that blessing. It says, And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heavens from above. So he's going to have the fatness of the earth, you know. And it says, And by thy sword shall thou live. You know, and by the sword shall thou live. That's how they living by the sword, man. They got all these missiles, these bombs, these pestilence, these diseases. When they bring out the CDC, Center of Disease Control, you know, they push out all this wickedness shit. It says, and by the sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. You know, and you're gonna serve us in the kingdom, man. It says, and it shall come to pass when thou have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that when y'all broke the oak, when y'all broke the yoke was after King Solomon and King David, man.
That's right.
That was in 2 Kings, the 8th chapter. You know, but we gonna see the vengeance, and we gonna get our payback.
That's right.
I got a quick scripture right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day when this prophecy fulfilled. It says Psalms 58:10. It says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance." So the righteous is the hopeful elect. Lord willing, we are part of elect. Lord willing, you brothers are part of elect. You know, the elect of Israel. The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. So just how y'all made mass blood on our people, yo, we're gonna do the same thing against y'all, man.
That's right.
Starting with our big brother Yahushua, man.
That's right.
And we're gonna we're gonna stomp blood all in y'all lives, man.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna be stepping on y'all bodies, man.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man. That's facts. And that's scripture. All right. This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts," okay, meaning the Lord of armies. Because a host, if you look it up, it's the armies. Because the Lord's coming back with a huge army to whoop you crackers' ass, man.
That's right.
All right. You so-called white people going down. All right.
Yeah.
You don't want to call yourself, if you want to continue to call yourself white, that's fine. All right. Because the Lord's going to make sure when He comes here, He's going to stomp that true understanding of you are not white. You're an Edomite.
Yeah.
All right. You're not pure.
Yeah.
You're not holy. Okay. You're the devil.
Yeah.
All right. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of His eye." You touch the apple of the Lord's eye, you so-called white people. What you did to the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, all right? You have not faced judgment for your crimes.
Yeah.
You are all walking criminals. Okay, I hope y'all understand that. You are walking criminals, all right? If you're watching this video, you need to really look at your race as a people and be like, damn, we are walking criminals.
Yeah.
What we did to these people, man, all right, we have not paid the consequences for it, all right? But you love to bring out, this is how you know the so-called white man's a hypocrite. Every time on the news, man, all right, when a Jake, man, would try to move up in society and do something right, you always bring up dirt from his past, man. For example, Birth of a Nation.
Yeah.
Right? Was that what it's called?
Yeah, Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
I forgot his name.
The director, all right, who also starred in it.
Yeah.
All right, he's been he created this movie about Nat Turner.
Yeah.
All right, out in Virginia, killing all you crackers, man, in the time during slavery.
Nate Parker.
Nate Parker, yeah. And what did y'all do? Y'all brought up some dirt from his past, man. Talk about rape and all this shit, all right, which he was acquitted for. But you so-called white people, you're so good at bringing up dirt from other races. But when we bring up dirt from you, you want to say that, leave that in the past, man. Well, we're not leaving it in the past, all right? You got to pay for all your crimes, all right? And the Lord's going to really, really, really make you remember the crimes, all right? Because you got 1,000 years of slavery to go.
It's going to be long, too.
It's going to be long. Long ass whoopings, man. After the glory hath He sent me unto the nations. This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that touched you toucheth the apple of His eye." And I want to bring out an article, another one, because, this is from a college in California known as Biola, all right? It goes, they're out here talking about abolish Columbus Day, all right? Nah, you know what? Don't abolish Columbus Day. Keep that going so we can constantly make these videos, man. Because this day is a federal holiday. So we're going to make sure every year, we're going to bring out the wickedness of you so-called white people.
That's right.
But this is what he writes. He says, "As time passes, more people are realizing the true history behind Christopher Columbus and the often brutal and genocidal aftermath that came as a result of conquest and exploitation. The treatment of the Arawak people is indicative of the history of the indigenous groups in North America. Okay? They were decimated by settlers who were drunk on what historians call gold, God, and glory, quote unquote. Bartolomé Las Casas, a Dominican friar who accompanied the first European settlers, chronicalized the brutal colonization and destruction of the Arawak people. Las Casas notes how so-called Christians beheaded 2 boys just for fun, and how Spaniards would knife Indians to test the sharpness of their blade. It's easy to denounce the rape and pillage carried out by genocidal maniacs like Columbus, but it is another obstacle to recognize indigenous communities in the United States. You see that?
Yeah.
That's what you so-called white people do, man. You're hypocrites. Yeah. All right. So right there, you were killing little boys. You calling yourselves Christians. See, that's why I don't like you so-called white people. The ones that call yourselves Christians, man, you're not Christians, all right? You don't deserve to have that fucking title, all right?
Yep.
You don't know anything about being a Christian. First of all, it's a Greek word which means anointed ones, and you're not the anointed ones. The anointed ones are the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes, all right? And they're following the anointed, who's Yahushua, a so-called black man.
That's right.
All right? If you didn't get the memo, if you didn't get the memorandum, all right? Continue on back to the scriptures. For behold, I will, this is verse 9. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts have sent me. That's right, because the Lord's come back to get you, so-called white people, man. All right? You cast no pity on us, and you from Christopher Columbus, all right? All you've been doing is ducking and dodging history. And then, all right, when we bring it up, you want to talk about leave that in the past. Let's move forward, man. Let's be at peace with each other. You're the devil, man.
Yep.
That's it. You saw white people the devil.
Yep. Yeah. The scripture said there's no peace unto the wicked.
Come on.
You know, this is Psalms 58:1. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, and that's what you demons doing right now, man. What was the story of Christopher Columbus? He tried to find a new route to India.
Yeah,
like that?
this even coming out. He's trying to actually, I got it right here.
Yeah,
This book goes in with the history of why Christopher Columbus.
Speaking lies.
Yes, why he came over here for, what they were trying to do with the Chinese, the Asiatic, as they call them. Let's see if this is it. It's that Christopher Columbus. Yeah, here we go. It says, this is, again, from Bartolomé de las Casas. It says Spain, this is on the page 34? Okay, it says Spain did not set out in 1492 to construct a great landed empire in the Americas, okay, which is a lie, all right?
Yeah.
Because really, historically, all right, the Edomites, okay, you saw white people, you knew that about the land, you knew about the New World, man. It's in the Bible, y'all knew about it, all right? This agreement between Castilian monarch Christopher Columbus indicated that both envisioned setting up commercial relations with the Chinese along the lines then currently practiced by the Portuguese along the African coast. So there you go. They wanted to deal with the Chinese, right? But they couldn't. They wanted to find a water route because there was Arab nations that were between the Europeans, you so-called white people who claim to be Europeans, and the Chinese, which are Moabites. The Arabs were there, so they didn't want to go through them, having to deal with them, and because in order to go through that land, you got to now talk to people of that land, and you're like, well, I want to trade with the Chinese, I don't want to trade with you. Wait, hold on, you're using my routes. You got to trade with me. So that's why they wanted to find a better route, okay, to trade with the Asians, the so-called Chinese and Japanese who are Moab and Ammon, okay, in the Bible. All right, oh yeah, you so-called Chinese people, if you didn't get the memo, you're Moabites according to the Bible, all right? All you Asian slanted-eye motherfuckers, man, all right? Some of your women look good, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get your women in the kingdom, all right? But, yo, you are Moabites and Ammonites. You gotta pay too.
That's right.
All right?
Yeah. I'm gonna read it again. It says Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You know, so they knew what they was doing. Christopher Columbus knew what he was doing, man, when he set foot here, man. Well, I mean, when he came over to the Western Hemisphere, man, he knew that he was going to try to take it over and create that new world order.
That's right.
But it's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, That's you so-called white people, man. From today all the way back till you came back into power, man. All right? Your words were smoother than butter. You're always saying nice things. Let's be at peace. Okay? Let's work together. All right? Let's build a coalition. All these stupid words that you create. All right? Thinking you're God. All right? But war was in his heart. And that's you so-called white people. And if you look at the track record of the so-called white man, all right, who are the biblical Edomites, all right, you have created nothing but havoc on this planet.
Yep.
All right? Starting with your fellow what's it called, sailor, Christopher Columbus, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and even back then. But we're getting on the topic of Christopher Columbus, so you know. Continuing on, his words were soft in oil, yet were they drawn swords, and that's what you did to the indigenous people, man.
Yeah.
You're saying all these nice things to the indigenous people. Hey, can we get some of your gold? Yeah, you know. If you read so many accounts from so many historians that wrote on the atrocities of what happened here in North America, Central America, and South America, when you so-called white people came here to these lands, the indigenous people gave you. They're like, oh, here you go. Yeah, you want this gold?
Yeah.
Oh, you want these animals? Hey, have them. All right. They taught you how to hunt the land.
Yeah.
They were being kind to you, and you stabbed them in the back because you're the devil.
Yeah. Deceiver.
You all right? You've been doing this, and you've been doing this since your inception, man. All right? You're just wicked people. There is not one good so-called white man. All right? Because if you want to do something nice for someone, you got an agenda behind it. All right? And then you bring it up. Oh, didn't I do this for you? What am I going to get for it? All right? You always got an agenda behind it, even the so-called nice things you do. All right?
Yeah.
So you know.
It'd be nice to you just to trample you in the end.
Yep.
That's why the truth say never trust our enemies.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, man. This is Psalms 52 and 2. Thy tongue devises mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. And that's you Edomites, man. Working deceitfully, man, with the words, man. Your propaganda and what you put on the news. You know what you feed Jake in that school system, man. Mm-hmm. Lying to them. Thou lovest evil more than good, and that's you so-called white people, man. Since Esau's birth, man. Since the Romans, the Greeks, man, y'all just love evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, man. Because the Lord ain't make y'all righteous, so all y'all do is speak lies and shit, man. Get out.
Yeah, you know what? Let me go up to Psalms 55 and 20. That just connects with that. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. All right? When we're not, the indigenous people were at peace with you.
Yeah.
You know? He had broken his covenant. You've broken all the promises, all the treaties. Okay? Where are the Native Americans' lands at, man? They conquered all North America.
Yeah.
Slovakia, they were the ones that came to North America first. Mm-hmm. All right? They didn't conquer nothing. They came here. There was nobody living here, just animals. Yeah. And they were living here, okay? And then you so-called white people, you came in and you started creating treaties with them, and then you started taking more land. It was like they were doing it in increments too. Yeah, okay, hey, you know, we got 13 colonies, all right? But hey, you know, oh man, you see what the Native Americans got over there? Yeah. Over there in the Midwest? Yeah, let's just go in there and talk to them. Hey, look, can we have a little bit over here? Yeah. And then you just kept coming, reaching, until you took it over and only got to California.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
And they still, with that pipeline, they still trying to take your land.
Come on.
Drink your water and shit.
And you already got all the land, and they still messing with the North American enemies. All right? Yeah. Right? You so-called white people, man. There's something. You have a disease, man. You know, dead ass, man. You people are sick. You need professional help, and the Lord's gonna bring that professional help to y'all.
Yeah, you gotta get wiped off the plate, wiped out of the earth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You need help. You're not well, you so-called white people. You need professional help. And the Lord's going to give you that professional help when he whoops your ass, man.
That's right.
Okay? Yeah. You white people are over, man. Just live it up, man. Swipe them credit cards.
Yeah, through.
All right? You're fucking done, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, yeah, that was it. I just wanted to get that shit out.
This is John 10:10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. And that's what you devils come to do, man. Since your inception, you come to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what you did over here in the Western Hemisphere. Mm-hmm. That's your history. The brothers always ask, one good thing has the so-called white man did? Nothing, man.
Yeah.
Then you made them nukes just for your own destruction, you know?
Yeah.
So it says, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. And that's your house shot, man. He's going to come back and kill y'all, man. Kill you so-called white people, so the elect of the nation of Israel, and they're going to repopulate the nation of Israel, man. Mm-hmm. So we can have life abundantly. We don't have to worry about you devils, man.
That's right.
Like Job the 20th tried to say, man, the triumph of the wicked is short, man. Mm-hmm. And they're going to see their downfall.
This is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Hence, that's why you kept conquering you so-called white people, taking over the indigenous people's land, okay? Which they're not indigenous. Once again, we're going to have to reiterate, regurgitate, okay, repeat to y'all. They're the Israelites, okay? We are the Hebrew Israelites, all right? If you want to know who God's chosen people are, of the 12 tribes, you're looking at them, all right? When you walk down the street, you so-called white people, all right, you think on the Bible, and you want to know what the chosen God's chosen people are doing, man. Just go to the projects, go to the barrios, and you'll see them. All right? Because you people took this land over, and then you put us into these areas where we're on top of each other. All right? Fight amongst each other. Don't even know who we are. Okay? Which that is now being broken down. Because this internet, this truth is wildfire, man. Everybody's hearing about the 12 tribes, the Israelites, the true biblical Israelites of the Bible. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And that right there is the reason why, man, you got to pay, man. Because you decided to rename these lands, okay, remove the ancient landmarks, doing all types of wicked shit, man. All right? Cartography, remapping shit. All right? So you fucking so-called white people, you got to pay for that, man. Because you try to cover your wicked deeds, man. That's why we say, that's why the brother was right. What's one good thing you so-called white people did, man?
Yeah, what was it?
Don't tell me you created a democracy, man. That shit's falling apart. Look what you got right now running for the presidency. That's a fucking joke, man. What you so-called white people need to do is, okay, is either you live it up or, okay, you get a pistol and pull the trigger, man. Blow your head off, man. Because that's the two ways, man. Either live it up, wait till you go into slavery, okay, or just kill yourself now, man. So that when you're born, you're just born knowing that who your masters are, which are us, okay? Starting with our big brother, Yahweh Shai. Because we're going to be your masters. We're going to be your lords. You're going to call us Lord, okay? Yes, my Lord, all right? You're going to say everything that has to us. You're going to look at us as the authoritative figures, okay? Verse 12, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beast that perish. That's right. You're going to be like the beast that perish for doing all this, man. That's the verse 12. Okay?
That's right. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. You know, so blood, you pollute the land by spreading blood on it, it says. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shedded therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the only way a land can be cleansed is by the person that shed the blood. His blood got to be shed, man. That's why this whole land of America is going to get wiped out, man. It's going to get nuked, man. And it's going to cleanse, man. It's going to be a desert. Nothing going to dwell here but creeping animals, man. And that's righteous, man.
That's right.
As soon as you came on here, you just started killing.
That's right.
Being being a demon, being a devil.
All right.
You gotta pay for that.
Con. Let's get into more on the evils of you so-called white people, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's what we're doing. Yeah. That's why we're coming out with these books like this one. Okay, Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. All right, look it up. Other books like this. Okay, Baptist Lagasis, the Account Instruction of Indies. Look it up. All right, we're prophesying against you, man. Yeah. We're telling you what's going to happen for what you did, man. All right, and that's scripture. That's the Lord telling His prophets. Okay, His people, man. Okay, starting with the Great Millstone, man. Because here at Great Millstone, we got the truth, man, and we come out boldly with this truth, and we do this. We do this because this is our passion, man. Yep. This is our career. Yep. Okay. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Now, why is that? Now we're going to jump down to 10. Why is that? Verse 10, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it. So you're possessing us, man. These two nations, all right? What are these two nations? The northern and southern kingdom, man, of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're still in the hands. We're still under your subjection, man. We're in your possession. Okay? You have not let us free. Whereas the Lord were there. Verse 11, therefore as I live, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. That's right. You had tremendous envy against us, tremendous hatred. First of all, man, Jake dominates you in all sports. Yep. Jake dominates you, okay, intellectually, physically, mentally, all right? Yep. You so-called white people, man, you bitch up when you see any type of fear. Like, for example, this freaking hurricane. Yeah. All you so-called white people going crazy, man, over this hurricane, man. Like a little bitches, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, not to mention, we take your women. Yep. Your women like us, man. Yeah. All right?
Esau all bitches, man.
Yeah.
They want the real men. Jake's the only real dominant figure out here,
yeah.
Man. Everybody else is fucking sodomites and demons.
Yeah.
Only reason women mess with you because you got money. That's it. Other than that, if you have money, they'll just be with Jake.
Facts. Facts. You know? Yeah. And it's crazy because you wicked ass Edomites that do have money, your women still cheat on you with a broke ass Jake. Yeah. That goes to show you, man, you so-called white people ain't shit, man.
Yeah. You're falling. You get through.
And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Yeah. Right? Because the Lord's going to judge you, man. And He's doing it now, man. Your kingdom's falling apart. Yeah. All right? For what you did during the time of Christopher Columbus to now, you got to pay for it. You know? That's why this lesson is all about Christopher Columbus and what led up to why we're in these conditions today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is Lamentations 4 in 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. So in America, man. So the cup also shall pass through unto thee. The cup is slavery, man. It's gonna pass unto you. It says, thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So our punishment is accomplished, man. The Lord, these curses, man. The Lord is coming back. He's going to deliver us, man. We're not going into captivity no more. It says
that's true.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, man. And that's what's going to happen, man. He's discovering your sins right now. He's discovering how wicked you are. Mm-hmm. You know, since Greece, man. Mm-hmm. Basically, and now, man, you can see just all these news articles. Just look at news articles, man. You got pedophiles everywhere, man. Yep. Fucking demon, yo. Banks making fake bank accounts. Bestiality, homosexuality. Y'all just wicked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. Mm-hmm. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Mm-hmm. Who's the poor? Us. All right? The Israelites. Right now, we don't have our land. We don't have our Savior, Yahushai, to stand for us right now. Okay? In terms of protecting all the nations, because the only one that Yahushua is protecting right now through the Spirit is the elect. All right? But mainly, you know what I'm saying, Yahushua, we're not with Yahushua in our land, man. So right now we're being persecuted, man. Let them be taken in devices that they have imagined. Verse 3, for the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. All right? That's right. Abhorreth means he moves away from Yah. He's not with you so-called white people. All right? He's moving away from Yah. All right? The Lord looks at Yah as the base men. Okay? Just a wicked, disgusting, vile race that will be judged according to its actions, man.
Yep.
Verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after power. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. All right? And that's mainly, you know, we can say that this is really towards Jake right now, because you so-called white people, man, you don't have no faith. But in all those claiming to be Christians, man,
yeah,
you're not seeking the Lord. All right? And the Lord is not in your thoughts, okay? Because if it were, you'd be like, man, what we did to them so-called black, Spanish, and Native Americans, man, you know, we gotta do some type of reparations, like, you know, put them back in their land, you know, give them back their history, give them back their heritage, give them back their culture. You're not doing that. You're calling us black. You're calling us Hispanics, Latin. You're calling us by our what's it called? Government names, English names that you gave us. That's not our national. That's not our real names. You know what I'm saying? Is there any more? Hold on. Yeah, let me jump down to 7. His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All right?
Yeah.
Not just.
Yeah, Esau.
That's Esau, man. That's you so-called white people.
Yes,
You have deceit and fraud, okay, in your DNA.
yeah.
You are not to be trusted. Your system is full of fraud.
Yeah.
When Christopher Columbus was here, he came with fraud and deceit.
Yep.
All right? So this is why you have to be judged in a righteous judgment, which is death, man. And it's coming to you.
That's right. That's it.
Yeah, that was it, dog.
This is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or what thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? That's talking about you fucking fake Jews, man.
Yeah.
Then Christopher Columbus was a Jew, man, a so-called a fake Jew, man.
Yeah,
It was a fake Jew, man.
Yeah.
Amalekite, that's your real biblical name, man. The Lord said, what do you, it says, but unto the wicked, Yahweh Bashim al-Shah says, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, and what shalt thou take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing that thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee, man. Seeing that thou hatest instruction, y'all don't like instruction, man. Y'all got that saying, "Do as thy will." That motherfucker, Aleister Crowley,
Yeah.
fucking demon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that dude was wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it said, "And casts my words behind thee." And these presidents, man, they swear on the Bible, but then they legalize homosexuality, man.
That's right.
They got homos in the White House. Demons, man. You pray. You say, yeah. What is it? They inaugurate the president in the Bible.
Yeah, inauguration.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he comes into office, man, you put your right hand on the Bible. All right. Raise your left hand. Do you solemnly swear to uphold the bullshit ass Constitution, which you don't? It's all fucking really what it is. It's just all a glittery show, man.
Yeah.
To keep you stupid white people and you stupid 2/3 black, Spanish, Native Americans engaged in the system. Because you're fucking stupid, man.
Yeah. They put their confidence in that shit.
Yeah, man. You put your confidence in men.
Yeah. I'll read verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. And that's what backing up the brother, man. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. That's you so-called white people, it says. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. That's us, man, the Israel, Jacob and Esau, man. Y'all speak against. It says, thou sittest and speak against thy brother. Thou slander thy own mother's son. You know, that's Esau believing the Lord is with him. He says, these things hast thou done, and I. Look, this is the Lord said. These things hast thou done. I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such one as thyself. So you thought the Lord was with you. Salah. But I will reprove thee. He's going to reprove Esau. Salah. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. He's setting the elect in order before your eyes, man. That's why he's trying to break down that internet. He's seeing this truth is flooding the internet, man. So he's gonna set us order. He's gonna give us back our nationality. He's gonna give us the truth. Started with the elect, man. He's gonna let us know we not these lies and all this bullshit that you put out. We gonna know the right, you know, through the Spirit. It says, now consider this, ye that forget Yahweh Shema Shai. It's talking to you jigs, man. Lest I tear you in pieces and there be none to deliver. You know? So if y'all want to go with Esau, you 2/3, even though we get on Esau right now, we get on Christopher Columbus, you know, it says, now consider this, that thou forget Yahweh, lest I tear you in the pieces and there be none to deliver you. Because the scripture said, throw hands on the hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you want to get into it.
Yep, because, you know, at the end of the day, man, yeah, this topic's on the so-called white man, but you 2/3, man, y'all really, all the shit the so-called white man did to y'all still want to join hands with him? Voting. Yo, leave that in the past. Yo, we living in modern times. I'm tired of hearing that shit, man. Yeah. Like, you people, you know, you 2/3, you're going to get it, man. But it's back on the so-called white man. We've done plenty of videos on you 2/3. We're going to do another one in the future, Lord willing. Okay? You got any more?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. This is Psalms 109:6. Set thou the wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at the right hand. And that's, you so-called white man, Satan's at the right hand of you, man. Yeah. The Lord ain't, Yahweh Shai, the man who you ignorantly call Jesus, is not with y'all, man. Satan's with y'all. That's your daddy. Okay, you so-called white people. Alright? That's your father. That's your power. Okay? The Freemasons know this. The Jesuits know this. Okay? The Illuminati knows this. The Knights of the Templars know this. Okay? What don't you average six-pack Joes don't get, man? All right? That's your father, man. All right? Verse 7. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Your prayers are sin to the Lord. When you're out there praying to God or whoever, because you don't even know his name, so he's not even listening to y'all. But when you try to pray, there's sin, man. They're none and void, man. Access not granted. Okay, the Lord's not dealing with your prayers, you so-called white people. All right?
Access denied.
Okay, because this is your heaven. If you want to know, the Lord was righteous with y'all. He gave you y'all heaven. This is it. America, look at it. All right? You said God bless America. Yeah, Satan blessed America, man. Okay? Semantics, get with the program. Because who controls Satan? The Most High.
Job tell you that.
Job tell you that, right? So yeah, you can say God was working with you, but he said, hey, Satan, give these crackers their rulership, and that's what y'all doing. Y'all getting y'all rulership, right? Verse 8. Lest his days be few, and let another take his office. And who's going to take your office? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? And the elect. They're going to take your office, so-called white people. All right? For all the atrocities, all the crimes, all the murdering you've done in this land, man. The Lord's come back, take his throne, man. Verse 9. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. And that's what's going to happen in this third world war. All right? Your children are going to fight. Okay? Little Johnny and Tommy are going to go fight. Okay? The Russians.
Yeah, they scared of the Russians, man.
Yeah, they are. You got y'all so-called white people in America. Y'all pussies, man. Y'all, every time we talk about the Russians, hey, man, nah, man. Let's bring peace, man. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to think about that, man. Y'all scared of the Russians, man. That's good. You should be scared of the Russians, man. Because the Russians are waiting to whoop that ass, man. And they're going to get judged too by the Lord.
Yeah.
Right? Yo, don't forget, hey, you Russians too. You go get it too.
Putin.
But right now, we want you to do the work so we get up out of here, man. You're going to fulfill prophecy, man. So keep going. Putin, we cheer for you, man.
Do the bidding of Satan.
Do the bidding of Satan, man. That's right. Hey, you made a missile called Satan, man.
Yeah.
You made a missile.
Yeah. Son of Satan.
Son of Satan, yeah, man. It goes farther.
Yeah. Oh, son of Satan. Esau.
Yo, Esau, man. You so-called white people are so easy to make fun of, man. To get on, man. Y'all just so fucking stupid. All right. Verse 10. Let the children be continually vagabonds. Yeah, that's right. That's what you so-called white been. Y'all been vagabonds. The Lord put you in Mount Seir. You didn't want to fucking stay there. You want to continue moving around, conquering lands, changing lands. Now you're over here in Americas, all right? Which wasn't called America, all right? You're a bunch of vagabonds, man. You cannot keep at home. You constantly moving around. Yeah, Habakkuk. Yeah, bring that out, Doc. Yo, this is a special, man. This is a special, yo.
In the military, spread it out too.
Yeah, your military's all over the fucking place, man. Y'all the real vagabonds, man. Proud motherfucking vagabonds. So how you fucking so-called white people gotta go, man.
You wanna bring that out right quick?
Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2 and I'll just start at 2. 2 and 2. In the most high, Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for appointed time, and the vision of you so-called devils, you so-called white people, getting put to death, man. America getting destroyed. It's for appointed time. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Though it seems like a long time, though y'all think this war ain't gonna pop off, y'all don't think Yahushua coming back, it's gonna come, man. It says, verse 4. It says, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. That's you Edomites, man. It says, but the righteous shall live by faith, and that's the elect, the nation of Israel. So-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. It says, yea, also because he transgresses by wine. That's philosophy. It says he is proud. He is a proud man. So-called white, proud the fruit, proud the Marines, man. Proud to be American.
Proud to be an American.
Neither keepeth at home. You don't stay at your in America, man. You spread it out everywhere.
Yeah.
It says, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heap unto all people, man. So you want that new world order, man. Yeah. That was it.
Con. All right. There you go, man. Yeah. So that's you so-called white people. You just can't keep at home. You're all over the place, man. Bunch of vagabonds, man. Yeah. All right. And beg. All right. And beg, right? Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Verse 11. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labors. All right, and these nations are, because these nations are rising up against you so-called white people, man. Yep. You got China now, fucking with your economy, man, doing their own thing. All right? You got the Russians doing their own thing. Okay? You got even in Europe, all right? They're now trying to Brexit, all that stuff. So then right now, everybody's now looking at America like, yo, fuck that country, man. We're doing our own thing, right? And it's good, man. It's beautiful, man. All right? It goes on and says, verse 12, let there be none to extend mercy unto him. Let me read that again, verse 12. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Yo, the Lord don't show no mercy to you crackers, man. He don't care about your children. All right? He don't give a damn, man. That's in the Bible, man. That's in the Bible. No mercy. Okay? Verse 13. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following let their name be blotted out. And that's what's going to happen, man. You ain't going to have no more prosperity in America. America's over. Okay? It's finito. It's finished, man. All that prosperity doctrine that these wicked-ass churches be speaking, man, spewing out of their goddamn mouths, man, is all lies, man. It's deceit. It's fraud. Yep. Okay? Verse 14, let the iniquity of his father be remembered with the Lord. Let the iniquity of his father be remembered with the Lord. You know what scripture you got to get. Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21. That's the MK Ultra. MK Ultra. But what you, hey man, from Christopher Columbus, man, all the way now, man, you white people got to pay, man. You so-called white people, man.
That's right. This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Ah.
Yeah, man. So we prepare slaughter for you, for the iniquities of your father, man. If you go deeper, you are your father's coming back, man. You gotta pay. Somebody gotta pick up that tab. Just like you go to a restaurant.
Yep.
Hey, your dad leaves, you still gotta pay that bill, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna escape.
Yep. So yeah, man, you so-called white man, you got a lot to pay for, man. We're just gonna keep telling y'all that. Okay? Sucks to be you, man. Hey, we didn't do this, man. This was y'all, man. We just gonna finish it.
Yeah,
we just gonna finish it, man. Y'all started it, we gonna finish it, man. Alright, let the iniquity of his father be remembered. Okay, just remind, it's Psalms 109, verse 14. That's where we're at right now. Let the iniquity of his father be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. So what your mother did, saying, oh, he raped me.
Yeah.
Oh, he was looking at me. He whistled at me. All that's, all you so-called white women, you gonna get it too, man. Okay, so, it behoove you, man. Just try to please a Jake and just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you still gonna get it.
You still gonna get it.
The Most High, he judges by nations, man.
Yeah.
He don't judge like one people, like 20 people. He judges a nation as a group. We went to slavery as a group.
Yeah.
As a whole nation, man.
Yeah, that's just true, man. Yeah, it sucks,
Yeah.
Live it up, so-called white woman. Live it up. Verse 15. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Let me read that one more time. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. And that's what he's going to do to y'all, man. After that 1,000-year slavery, man, so-called white people can be cut off from the earth. There'll be no memory of an Edomite. Okay? Man, woman, and child. Get it? That's scripture. Okay? Facts.
This is Obadiah. Salat. Yep. So look, it's Obadiah 18. In the house of Jacob, shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph, a flame. That's a Judah. That's a northern kingdom, southern kingdom. So. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph, a flame. In the house of Esau, for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh by Shemashai has spoken it, man. That's after 1,000 years. There's going to be no more reigning. There shall no more be remaining of the house of Israel, man. So you're going to get cut off and die. All right, I got one more now.
God.
We end it off with this.
God.
This is Psalm 79:6. Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee. So you heathens is going to get the wrath poured upon you, man, by Yahweh by Shemashai. And upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name, So y'all didn't call up. Well, y'all don't know the scripture said, the wicked can't really say his name is Malachi, but but y'all don't worship Yahweh by Shemashai, y'all can get put to death, man. Basically, you so-called white people, it's written that y'all discretion is over. I mean, y'all discretion is coming, man.
That's right.
So y'all over. It's finished for you.
That's right. So just to recap everything, all right, just to get on your so-called white people, we got on your history, we got what your favorite idol, Columbus, and we brought telling y'all exactly what's gonna happen because of that. Okay, all the atrocities from then to now, man. All right, we bring out books. If you want to get them, all right, bring out books for y'all. Okay, all right, pause it, pick it up. All right, you want to gain knowledge. You talk about you like read and all that shit. Well, read them books, man. All right. And I got to say, you got anything to say, Art?
Yeah, man. we in that time right now, man. Prophecy being fulfilled. Esau about to come down, man. So you Jake that's out there that's watching it, man. You take heed, man. You try to stand in the spirit the best as you can, man. Watch the apostles and be around the brothers, man, and push this truth in sincerity. Go out on the highways and byways, man.
Yeah. Stop being a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, stop being a keyboard warrior. Go out on the highways and byways and make your life, if that's your lot, you know, and make your body a living sacrifice, man, like the scripture said, man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, with that, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach us this truth and sincerity. And shalom to you, Akim, that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And on three, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Death to America.